Hello, welcome back for part 2 of our book class. So we've got all these gorgeous papers that I've given you to make all of the pages to go in your book. So you will have 3 pages of this Indian cotton rag paper. Okay, so you might have no decal edges at all, you might have 1, you might have 2, because these are made in big sheets and then they are actually cut down, but they are quite smooth, which is lovely, and we need to make these into the right sort of size to go in your book. Okay, so I've actually measured this out for you, that you don't want the pages protruding past your book, so coming out here. So your page size is 9.5 centimetres by 20 centimetres. I'm actually going to bring this down a wee bit. There we go. So for this you're probably going to need a tearing ruler and a bone folder. Okay, so I've given you 3 pieces of this cotton rag, so this is going to make the basis for the 3 signatures. Okay, a signature is a collection of pages that go into a book. I'll show you what I mean as we go on. So with this, a single page size is fine, but you need to have it double in some way so that we can actually stitch down this edge to put it into the book, so that it is like this. So you can see that this actually just about fits. It's a little bit over because of the deckled edge. I might trim it down ever so fractionally, just a wee bit. I think maybe just take a tiny weeny bit off. But you can see it opens out into a double page, which is 19 centimetres by 20 centimetres long. All right, but I'm going to show you how you can alter that as well. So let me just trim that down. Oh, I've still got a mark on it. Let me just take that off. So I've taken a wee bit more off. Right, so what I want to do is I want to keep this decal edge here. So I'm going to fold this over at this halfway point. And it is a good idea actually to write it onto a piece of paper which is stuck down to your table. And that way you can get your exact measurements there. So you can see that that's going to fit nicely on there. So what do we do with this extra bit here? So we can tear that off, or we can make a fold. So I've torn mine off here like this with my tearing ruler. I've put my tearing ruler on there and I've actually just torn that off. But you might want to actually just fold that in. So let's just make that a fold in to there. And let's just go over with my bone folder. There we go. So that might be nice to actually have, this is again the middle of the book, and then this can actually fold out to create a little flap. Or it might be that you want to create a pocket there. So instead of a flap, you could actually stick it down here and here and create a pocket. Or you could stick it down here and here and have a long pocket going in there. But it might be nice to just keep it like that. Now, the thing is, you don't want it to go right into that fold, because you don't want it to interfere with the stitching that's going to go here. So I'm going to just trim that down ever so slightly, and it would help if it was really square as well. There we go. So I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. There we go. So that is one double page basically. And then we have another, and then I've also got another there as well. So those are my 3 double pages, and these are going to become my signatures. So I've got left over, I've got these 2 pieces of paper which were attached to these. So what am I going to do with these? Well, I could actually make some tags out of these. That would be quite nice to put into little pockets. I could use a little bit to make a pocket. So let's do that, shall we? Let's make a pocket with that, and maybe some tags with that. So first of all, let's get our pages sorted, and then we'll actually use those to make pockets. So as I say, we've got our 3 signatures there. So let's see what else we've got. We've got we've got some really nice music paper here. Let me just put those to one side. So if I fold that in half, that happens to be the perfect size, which is great. The thing is, if it's a bit short, it doesn't matter, because it'll add interest to your book, and I have got some that will be a bit short. And this is a bit long, so what can I do? I can cut that off, or I could fold it up like that, and that way I could make a little pocket there if I wanted to. Let's just get that straight. Just by sticking these edges down, which I think I will actually do. And it might be nice just to put some thumb holes in here. Right, so sticking it down, bear with a minute. I like using red line tape because sometimes I put a little bit too much glue there and then I can't stick things down. Or I have used my grab and go, but I've put it in one of these little writer bottles like this, and they're nice and squishy. They're on the website under writer bottles, under accessories. I call them writer bottles because I tend to put gesso in them with a drop of water, and then I can literally write with them or do little dots or whatever. So let me just put a little line of grab and go down here, and a little line of grab and go down there. There we go. And then we've got a nice little pocket. So that's nice. So let's put that with one of our signatures. So this now is a signature, even though it's only got 2 leaves. It's actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. And that together is called a signature. But we want more than that, so let's carry on. Okay, oh, this is lovely. I made sure everyone got an image on theirs, and I don't want to really cut this image up at all. So there's a few things we could do. We could actually put it in the book sideways, like that, or we could put it in the book and just have the crease here, so it just holds it in place, which would be really nice. But this actually, if I just put my ruler there, this is like a natural break in the image itself. So I'm going to actually do that. But you could very easily just fold it down the edge here. But I'm just going to fold it. Let's just try it this way around first, then I can get it round about. There. Now, it doesn't matter that one side is shorter than the other. And let's get one of our signatures. Let's put that in there. That's lovely. Excellent. Right, what else have we got? Okay, so some people have got these, which came out of a cigarette card collecting. And these are quite nice because they've got cigarette cards on. Or you might have just some plain cigarette cards in yours. So to fold these, I don't want to fold right down in the middle of this cigarette card. So I'm going to fold down here. That's it. Just make sure that's okay. There we go. And see how that's a bit longer? It'll stick out the edge of the book. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fold that side in like that and make a little flap. So that will go in here, maybe in the centre, and be stitched down there, and then that's a little flap. That'll be nice. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, I love this paper. Oh, we've got some nice bits of that as well. All right, so what have we got here? So let's cut this down. I really like having this bit here. So let me just fold that over. And let's see whether this is going to fit. Is that going to fit? Just slightly over. Let's get that over ever so slightly. Right, and let's just trim that edge down a wee bit. Okay, so sorry, I've got glue on my fingers. Right, so that is lovely, and it folds over that way. So I could cut that off and use it elsewhere, but I quite like pockets, so I'm going to keep that. And this one, I'm going to put some thumb holes in it. So let me get a little punch. This will do, this one. Let me just find the middle. There we are. And just halfway up the circle, I'm going to do a punch. And then let's find the middle, just do a little crease there. And again, halfway up the circle. Lovely. And then it's got a grab and go. Excellent. And let's just stick those down. I don't need to stick the middle down because, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but we're going to be sewing through that anyway. Don't like the font you, by the way, because it's really, really, really simple. Okay, so that's nice. I like that. Or we could have it going the other way, whichever. Like that. Okay, so we already have 3 signatures on the go, so maybe we put that in there like that. Ooh, now we've got this. I mean, it's lovely paper, really beautiful. But this I don't want to mess up really, because he's really cute. Quite lucky getting that, aren't I? So let's put him in here and let's see how big he is. It says, yes, it was Bob. So I think I don't want to fold up this and cover him up. I want him just as he is. So I'm going to trim off the top. So I'm going to use my tearing ruler. Always put your tearing ruler on the narrow bit, it's easier. And then hold that down nice and firmly, and then make a little tear to begin with, and then just tear towards yourself and in that direction, basically towards the ruler, and you get a really beautiful decollage, which is gorgeous. I actually quite like the fact that says Chatterbox. That's really cool. And that's going to stick out a wee bit, isn't it? So let's take that off and we can use that. Alright, so again, just hold it down nice and firmly and tear towards the ruler. That's gorgeous. Right, okay, so is he going to go in the middle? Should I put him? Yes. Let's fold him right down the middle. Oh, look at that. It literally has... Couldn't have planned that really, could you? It literally has folded right down there. That's excellent. So if he's going to fold out like that, he needs to go in the middle. So which one should we go for? I'm going to swap this round. So he's going to go in there, in the middle. Like that. And so this one can go in here with this. Lovely. Oh, we've got Rupert. Right, so this is a good one. So either you can cut these out and use them as little toppers or something, or little pockets. That would look good, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to take the top off because I really like this little mouse here and this little Rupert. I think I might use those on some pockets or something. There we go, and then I'm going to tear it not to the bottom of this page. I'm going to make it shorter because I like the words underneath, but I can use these bits as well. And then let's see what this looks like in half. Oh yeah, perfect, lovely. That's really nice as well. I wonder whether I should just, yeah, let's make the all four edges decal edges. So let's just put that there on the narrow bit, and then just bit by bit just tear towards you. The narrow bit under the ruler. There we go. Lovely. Okay, fold it in the middle. Let's give that a good crease. Oh, and I think he's dynamic. Lovely. So what haven't I, so this has only got 2 in, so let's put that there. Although I don't think these are together, so I need something plain in between, definitely. So maybe we put some of this in, or I have got this, which I quite like. I did have Yeah, so let's use one of these, I think. Right, so you know how I said you can just take a tiny bit? Well, I'm going to do that with this. So I'm just going to take a little smidgen like that. And let's just, oh, it fits. Just a bit shorter, that's great. So this is the bit that we're going to have in the middle crease where it's going to be stitched in. Okay, so this is going in the middle there, like that. So it's going to go like that, then like that, then like that, then like that. Now if we put Rupert in the middle there, it's going to go like that and like that. Okay, I would like something to be stuck on there, I think. Maybe a tag or another little page or something like that. So I have got a couple of these pages, haven't I? Or there's nothing to stop you putting your own pages in as well, if you've got some favourite bits and pieces. So that's my signature for that. Oh, there's a bit sticking out there. Oh yeah, it has gone over a bit. Let's just make that a wee bit narrower, and then it fits in better. That's better. There we go. So it's going to go like that, then like that, then like that. Then like that, then like that, then like that. Okay, that's good. And then this one is like that, then that, then that, that and that. So that's really quite simple, that one. Maybe we change that up. Maybe we actually take that and put it in here, because that's a bit more decorative. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's much better. I do prefer that, actually. That's good. And then we've got this cutie pie. Right, okay, so we've got this left. So I think I will take that off. And let's take the bottom bit off. There we go. And I'm going to fold that in half. That's good. And then that can go in maybe this one. Alrighty, now let's see what else we've got. So we have in here, we've got some buttons, we've got some more pages, or a page, and we've got these cute little, be careful you don't lose these, they are so easy to lose. See, there he is. Alright, so let's make some little pockets then. I mean, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Really lovely. So if you've got if you're lucky enough to have got these instead of your cigarette cards, you can actually stick those on. Ooh, that looks nice. Let's do that. think I might need a bigger one. So that works. That looks nice. And maybe we have a wee bit of cotton or something to go through here. Oops. Oh, I've done it wrong, haven't I? Needs to go that way, and then I'm not very good with my fingers. There we go. So maybe he could go on there, like that. And maybe have a wee bit of another underneath there. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's get a little bit of grab and go on there, like this. And then a good blob of grab and go for the button. That's good. Let's just leave that to one side to set. All right. Okay, but we can decorate lots of pages later anyway. But what we can do is we can do, where are those other bits that I had? So we've got these as well, that we can make some nice should we make some tags out of these? Oh, can't use those. Those are my fabric scissors. Lovely. Right, so I will go away and I'll make some more tags and put some holes in them, and maybe decorate them with a wee bit of this. In fact, let's do that already, shall we? The silent rancher. Where's my ruler? There it is. Where's my spreader when I need it? Your spreader, you just give it a wipe when you're finished. And then if there's any glue residue on it, I just peel it off after it when it's dry, i.e. when I come to use it again. I've just spotted a few nice words. Let's just put some circles around this. There you go, she, woman and beautiful. I like that. Sorry, I just went off at a tangent there. Okay, so I'm going to make a few tags and things. I'll put some holes in there. I might ink a little bit, stuff like that. But I'm going off piste at the moment and I'm playing. So let's get this book put together. That's the main thing, okay? So the main thing is that you've got your signatures together. You can always decorate the pages afterwards, all right? So the main thing is that this is signature number 1, and we've got this, 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 and this. So I'm going to put this in probably, I think, just wondering whether I should put it on another page or whether I should put it at the beginning there. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it there. Right, so when you've put it together, just get yourself a paper clip or something just to hold everything in position. And then we've got just 3 nice pages in here. I think I might use one of these actually and put an extra page in. Maybe just like a belly page like that. So I'm just going to cut this down fractionally. Oops, a bit too quick. And just get that started. That's the trouble with cotton rag. It's so tough, and this has been hot pressed as well. There we go. So I'm going to just put that in here like that. It gives you a bit of relief, I think. Yeah, that works. So just make sure that they're all nicely together. I'm actually going to put a little paper clip on the bottom there just to hold all of those in position. And let's just put that paper clip, let's just check all of those are correct. There we go. So let's just hold that like that. And then the third one, I think is quite straightforward, isn't it? There we go. There we are. With our little Bobby dog. Let's move that up so it's central. That's it. Lovely. Okay, let's move those to one side. Right, so we've got our 3 signatures. Excellent. And then we've got that. So I will have given you a needle, and you'll have had some thread, which is the bookbinder's thread. Okay, so yours will be a lot longer than this. You'll have 3 pieces, which will be 3 times the height of your book. Let's just, this is not measured for this kit, but 1, 2, 3, I'll just about do that. That's 1 piece. 1, 2, 3. Yours will be longer than this. And I'll measure another piece out in a minute. Right.